Do you want to know about the not so typical touristy places to go in Jamaica? You know, not places like Ocho Rios, Montego Bay, or Negril? Well, today's video is just for you. Hey, welcome to another episode of the Justine Review. My name is Justine. I'm a Jamaican and I do reviews of products, services, and experiences. I also do some vlogs and incorporate some lifestyle content, and I do some travel content as well. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, then feel free to subscribe to this channel if you're not already a subscriber. Hit the notification bell if you want to know when I upload new videos, and you can follow me on other social media platforms. It's at Justine D on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Let's jump into today's video immediately. I'm gonna be sharing with you a destination that's not typical, and it's an excursion that I really enjoyed, and this is located in St. Elizabeth, Jamaica. I went to Alligator Pond and I had food at Little Ochi. Yeah, this is a really cool experience for Jamaicans. A lot of us do this. This is something that, you know, is pretty well known in Jamaica, but if you're a tourist, you might not know about this. It's a good drive from either of the two airports, either Kingston or Montego Bay, but I think it's worth it. It's located in St. Elizabeth. That is roughly a 2.5 hour drive from Kingston to Little Ochi. Yeah, it's a long drive. I'll give you that. I think it's worth the drive to go just for the experience. My family and I went there last year, and so I'm gonna be interspersing some of what our experience was like into this video, so you can see the venue, you can know what it is like, etc. What is there to experience? Little Ochi is a quaint, well, I'd say Little Ochi is located in Alligator Pond, right? Alligator Pond is a quaint seaside town located in Jamaica. There are several places that you can go in Alligator Pond to get this experience, but on this particular occasion we went to Little Ochi. To be honest, I've gone to this other place called Oswald's in Alligator Pond, and if I'm being fair, I think I prefer the experience that we had at Oswald's to the experience that we had at Little Ochi, but Little Ochi was still fun and we definitely had a good time there. So what is it that they have at Little Ochi? It's a seafood experience. So it's a off the beaten path seaside restaurant where you can go. They have like little gazebos, but don't think fancy, think rustic, think quaint, think cute, think authentically Jamaican, think organic and not curated for tourists. So you go there for the fish, you go there for the ambiance because it's right on the beach. You have the little shacks or gazebos that are set up with the seating and tables and so forth. And you know, it's just a nice little vibe. You see the birds and you feel the sea breeze, the ocean air. Everything about it is just really, you know, fun for me and relaxing, and it's definitely a family friendly environment, a place where you can enjoy yourselves among each other. You'll have conversations, the music is right, the vibe is right. It's pretty good. Lovely views of the ocean, and just really authentic, really comfortable in my opinion, right? Now, what do you do when you go there? Well, first of all, when you reach, you might have some challenges with the vendors trying to sell you things. So there are people who will be trying to sell you fish for you to take back home. This is uncooked fish that they will gut and scale and wash and clean up for you. They also sell things like lobster and other seafood. So if you're interested in purchasing those to take home and cook for yourself, then you can, you know, purchase from those vendors. But they can be a little pushy and they can be a little insistent, and that was kind of off-putting to me. I did not like that, and they're kind of relentless. Like, even if you say, hey, you know, check back in a while, or they're just still coming hang around and still asking, and no matter how much you're saying, you know, give me some time to think or give me some time to decide if I want to buy this. Let me see if I have any money left after I'm done buy the food in the restaurant, then I can come outside to you. That to me was, I didn't like that. I did not like that. Some of the vendors are cool. I think I found my husband. So them they are gonna sell and mind me. Okay. Okay. Alright. Big up yourself. Yeah man, me a video for you. Most people go to Little Ochi for the fish. They're right on the beach. The fishermen come in every day with the fish and the restaurant purchases from them. So you get fresh caught fish. But it's not just fresh caught fish or other seafood. You get to go and you get to pick from the freezer which fish you want them to prepare for you. So you get to see it right there. And the fish or whatever other seafood item you choose is served with traditional sides from Jamaica. So think festival, think bami, think I think they also have fries. So think of those items to go with the fish. So the way it's prepared, you can get it steamed. So you know, so them steam it down with them little pumpkin and them carrots and okra and crackers and all of that jazz, and that is how the steamed fish is prepared. Then you might have the jerk. I got the jerk. The flavor is really good for the jerk fish. If you like spicy, then that will work for you. If you're not a fan of spicy, I would not recommend getting this, because this is it's jerk. So think of, you know, jerk flavors. And remember, you know, guys, jerk is not necessarily pepper. They do put pepper to give it the pepper flavor, but the jerk is really the mix of seasonings and spices that are used. So they offer the jerk fish, they offer fried fish, and they also have fish tea. And they have other seafood, crab, lobster, etc. But that's not what we got. We got fish and we got some soup and so forth. And for me, that is what I go there for. I also go to Helsha for this, but Little Ochi is another different kind of vibe and an experience that I would recommend that you try. So the quality of the food, it's pretty good. It's well seasoned, the flavor is good, it's cooked through, it's cooked properly. I enjoyed my jerk fish. The fried fish, some of my cousins or one of my cousins was saying that, you know, it was a little bland, but outside of that, you know, the rest of the food was really flavorful, really good. Festival tastes like festival, bami tastes like bami. You get the bami and all of them things done to order. So everything at Little Ochi, all the food is done to order, and you get to see exactly what you're getting right there in front of you. This is a great spot for you to go on a date with your significant other, whether you're Jamaican or not. It's a cool spot, really fun experience, great date activity in my opinion. It can become a little messy, but it's also very, you know, it's an organic way to get to know somebody else. So I would say, yeah, you could definitely do this as a date. I wouldn't recommend this as a first date, especially if you live in Kingston, because it's a good drive. And I think you want to know the person that you're going with well enough to take that long drive with them and spend pretty much an entire day with that person. So that's also something to think about. So the food, I'd say the food is pretty good. What I will say though is that, as I mentioned before, I think I prefer Oswald's, and I think the food at Oswald's is better. The jerk fish to me at Oswald's was better. It was more succulent and it was less salty. So do with that information what you will, because Oswald's is another option in addition to Little Ochi. I like both, but as I said, Oswald's would have been my preference, but I was going with my family and some of them had never gone to Little Ochi. Little Ochi is definitely more popular, but you know. So yeah, we chose Little Ochi. The staff there was very helpful. They were friendly. They gave you tips on, you know, which one to pick. They were very expressive. They explained to you the price, how it works, that they weigh the fish, etc. You get to look at several different ones and pick the one that you want. Them weigh, them tell the price, them ask you what sides you want to go with it. You choose the sides, and I had no issue with the service from the staff, especially the girl. I don't remember her name, but she did a good job of explaining to us and explaining the prices and how it works and what sides go with what, giving us recommendations, etc. Tell me how we do this.
Okay, so you choose the fish that you want right here. Go over here and you tell me how you want to do.
Okay. What's your name?
Tanisha.
Tanisha. Yes. So you have to show it. Are you show it and we pick and you, yes. You do weight after?
Yes.
How much a pound on sell the fish?
2,505.
Anytime. Anytime.
Anytime.
How do you prepare it? What kind of ways you get to do it? Brown stew, fry, jerk. What? Okay, show me what's in here. And you have a range of types of fish too. Okay.
And if you take a 2.5
per pound.
per pound.
Yeah.
We can count one fish away 1 pound.
So that was pretty good. And then we had a server separate from the lady who helped us out with choosing the fish. So when we went back to the gazebo, there was another server who came and served us drinks, made recommendations on cocktails if we wanted cocktails, and just generally, you know, provided service. She went to get us ice, she brought us cups, she brought us whatever drinks we wanted. She was very pleasant, she was very helpful, she was very kind. She came and, you know, would apologize about the wait for the food, because the food is done to order, so it does take a while. And, you know, we had a good experience with the service staff. The only concern that we really had in relation to that was that, you know, the food took long. The food took very long.
So everybody give a round of applause.
A round of applause. Food is here. Well, at least soup.
Pass them, just pass, put them, pass them round. Let's press out them, team them, you send them around. Just pass them.
Tanisha, put this here, so.
Pass them round. Come step, pass it round.
You need to get to him, man. Me realize, say, we're not stressed you out. You don't have to move. Don't worry yourself.
Pressure.
Alright. So, go now? Alright, thank you. In terms of my overall review, I would say that this is definitely a very fun, family-oriented experience. It's very family-friendly. You get to have a good time. It's a nice little road trip. You get to see some sights. You get to drive on the highway, the Highway 2000, the Clarendon toll road. You're going to have to pay the toll, but you know, it is what it is. There's also a new toll road now from Clarendon going into Manchester that makes it a lot easier. It's free until March 2024. I don't know how much it's going to cost after March 2024, but for now it is free. So you can go ahead and use that highway to get there from Kingston, but you will still have to pay for the Clarendon leg of the highway. I love the beach and I love the sea, so if you love that, then you're going to love this place. Of course, it's not your typical white sand beach, but it's clean. The sand is black, but you know, it's so quaint. It's just so, I love it. The cons, it's a long drive from Kingston. If you're coming from Kingston, it's a long drive from any of the airports, either if you're coming from Montego Bay or you're coming from Kingston. So think about that. So you probably, as a tourist, would have to hire somebody, and that's going to cost you a pretty penny. But you should get a local to take you if you're gonna go. Somebody who knows the road. Yeah. You can drive there if you rent a car, but just be careful on the roads, because that route can be a little bit difficult to navigate. So let's put it that way. Also, the cost of the food isn't cheap, but seafood generally isn't cheap. It's average seafood cost, average fish price, kind of money that you would pay if you were to go to Gloria's or Helsha, for example. Those are, you know, two of the other staple places where Jamaicans go to get seafood to purchase. So think those kinds of prices. It's not cheap. If I were to rate the experience at Little Ochi out of 10, I would probably give it a 7. That is my review of Little Ochi in St. Elizabeth, Jamaica. It's a seafood restaurant. It's nice and quaint. It's located on the seaside, and I think you will enjoy it. I enjoyed it with my family, as you've seen in the video.
Yeah, man, I was going
What's your name in around there? Stefan going with that around there now?
A woman in the pen.
Yeah,
You
man.
want to lift in the bag or not? You have to take it closer.
Oh, you have something here?
A man or a woman?
Oh, man.
Tell her Mr. Marty. Tell her the fight.
Hey, people. Morning, have a nice day.
Your turn, Jan?
You man on. You don't follow me now?
Where's the video?
We are in which parish, guys?
Saint Bess.
St. Bess. Ready?
Yeah.
Ready to go?
This car you're going.
Going into that car.
You want a half pound of fish?
Half for the fish.
A half pound of fish. What a half pound? Come to the one.
If the mission is impossible, come to Little Ochi and they will serve it for you.
Mission impossible. Fixed. Mother one.
Nice, you know, girl.
Whoa. Aww. I invite you to subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Hit the bell notification if you want to know when I upload new videos, and you can follow me on other social media platforms. It's at Jessine D on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Once again, guys, I love you so much. Cheers. Bye.